Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to tonight's class. I would like to start the class with the prayer. If I can please have a student for this.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Can I have A5193?
Yes. Assalamualaikum A5193. How are you?
Good.
Are you good? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I would like you to start with Davuz and Tasmiya like always, and I would like you to read, please, this last one. This one.
Shall I start?
Yes, please.
Hello?
Yes, please start.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. So please start with A'udhu Billahi and Bismillah.
What shall I recite?
Can you see the screen? Can
Yes.
you highlight the highlighted one, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم.
Okay, Jazakallah. Good effort, mashallah. Could you read the translation too, please?
Our Lord, accept from us, you are all hearing, all knowing.
Okay, well done. Jazakallah, well done for that. I would like to go on to the class etiquette, and I'm just going to read through them really quickly, and hopefully everybody is listening and paying attention, because I can already see some hands raised, and that's one point that we've discussed in the past. So before the lesson, we expect you to do your wuzu. Make sure your head is covered and you have done your revision. Make sure you're sitting with an adult and your audio and videos are off, and that you log in with the correct ID. Then during the lesson, we want you to listen attentively to the class. We want you to keep your hands down unless the teacher requests you to raise your hand. And we want you to wait for permission before leaving the classroom. That's very important, because sometimes towards the end of the class we make very important announcements, and if you leave before the class has officially been closed by the teacher, then you might miss out on those announcements. So and I think it's more respectful if you wait for the teacher to end the class rather than just leaving because the time is finished. And then after the lesson, make sure you do your revision. It's good to go over all of the learned material every day. Since this is a hifz class, it's good to do this every day and after each lesson. And then obviously make sure that you have completed the homework that was given to you. If there are any difficulties, if something is unclear or you need to tell us something, you can reach us, all the teachers and the head teacher. You can reach the whole team by contacting this email address. And lastly, remember that this is only additional support. This hifz class is only additional support to your learning, and these classes don't replace your learning that you are probably already or should already be doing at home. And I think this should be clear. Now, if N6218 is still, and A5200, they're still raising their hands. Only raise your hand if something is of utmost urgency and you need to raise your hand for that. Otherwise, please keep your hands down. Okay, I would actually like to make a reminder here. There will be a test sometime this week, inshallah, a hifz test. So just be prepared. Just be prepared. It could be any time during this week, and just just imagine that it is any day. And so hopefully you'll be prepared. Just repeat, do your revision at home, and inshallah it should be fine. Yes, so we are going to carry on with the revision for the test. And I would like to choose or could the teacher help me choose a student to read either Al-Fatiha or one of the last surahs. So today we'll be revising Surah Qasr, Surah Kafirun, Surah Nasr, and Surah Al-Lahab, and obviously Surah Fatiha, if I haven't mentioned that. So if I could just have one student, please.
Can I have N6206 for Surah Al-Fatiha?
So N6206 for Surah Fatiha. Okay, yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so I would like you to start whenever you're ready, and I'm just going to put the class etiquettes on. Whenever you're ready, you can start with A'udhu Billahi and Bismillah, and I'll just be making notes so I can give you feedback.
So shall I recite Surah Al-Fatiha?
Yes, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Ameen. Jazakumullah. I think that was very well recited. Your pronunciation is very, very nice, mashallah. I think you can improve your recitation if you pay a little bit more attention to you know, where you have to prolong things. Maybe it was because you were just reading it a little bit faster than usually when people sort of recite it at events or something, but maybe that's why. But for example, where was it? I think it was here. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka. That sounded a little bit fast. So there is a alif of elongation there, which needs to be prolonged for 2 seconds. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. So a little bit longer than what you did. And I think towards the end as well. غير المغضوب عليهم. That needs to be slightly prolonged because it's waw of elongation. But apart from that, mashallah, I think that was very well done. Well done for that.
Jazakallah.
So I would like to carry on with another student, please.
Assalamualaikum. Can I have A5191?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Who are you?
I am A5191.
Okay, that's fine. A5191?
Yes,
Okay, and how are you doing?
I am doing fine.
Okay, that's very nice, mashallah. Can the teacher tell me what surah the student will be reciting?
Surah Al-Lahab.
Yeah. So have you been doing your revision?
Yes,
Yeah, it's all, you're keeping up with all the revision and everything's clear?
yes.
Okay, excellent. So I'll be listening to your recitation, and what we'll be doing is we'll be listening to Surah Lahab, which is, where is it? There it is. Sabat Yada. So I'm going to put the class etiquettes on, and you start whenever you're ready. And I think just so we don't forget, if you make a mistake and I don't forget to mention it, I'll try and pick it up as soon as I hear it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you start in your own time and start with A'udhu Billahi and Bismillah, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب.
Okay, I'm just going to pause you for a second. So right here, this needs to be prolonged because it is a mad saghira, choti mad, and so you do need to prolong that for up to 4 seconds roughly. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Tabbat yada abi, like this, okay?
Okay.
So can you say this again?
تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب.
Okay, that was good. And carry on, please.
ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب.
Okay, so where was it? I'm just gonna. It's here. Sorry. You need to do the same thing, the same elongation for this one because it's the same sign, like here. And so you need to prolong that as well. And you need to prolong this one for 2 seconds. It is an inverted dhamma. And this one needs to be prolonged for 2 seconds because it is a alif of elongation. So read this again, please.
ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب.
Excellent. This one needs to, this is a fatha, fatha, fatha. So 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. So this kaf should not be longer than the sin and ba. وَمَا كَسَبَ.
وما كسب.
Excellent. Carry on, please.
سيصلى نارا ذات لهب.
Okay, good. Yes.
حمالة الحطب.
You forgot this bit. وَامْرَأَتُ.
وامرأته حمالة الحطب.
Okay, so first of all, if you are going to carry on reading, then you have to read this for 2 seconds, just like above here. It is an inverted dhamma. So wamra'atuhu hamma, like this. But it is better to stop here because of this little da. It means it's better to stop. Wamra'atuh, and then hamma. So the meme is a meme mushaddad. It has a shadda on top. So it will get a 2 second nasalization, and then it has an alif of elongation following it, which is another 2 seconds. Hamma, like this, please.
حمالة الحطب.
Excellent.
في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Okay. So this one, can you read this again from here?
في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Okay, so this one will not be prolonged. It's just a kasra, just 1 second. It will be read for 1 second. Fiji, like this. So 1 second elongation. Fiji, yes.
حبل من مسد.
Okay, so this is again a meme mushaddad and another meme mushaddad, which is a meme with a shadda on top. When you see that, then you prolong that meme sound for 2 seconds. And the other thing you need to remember is that you don't prolong this. There's only a shadda, there's only a fatha on top. So that's 1 second elongation. After you've prolonged the meme sound, after that you let it go and then you carry on. So fi jidiha hablum min masad.
في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Okay. حبل من مسد. Don't prolong the meme. Don't prolong the meme like there is an alif behind it. Only prolong the sound as you close. When your mouth is closed for the meme, keep it closed for 2 seconds, and then once the mouth opens, then don't prolong it any longer. I don't know if that makes sense, but try it.
في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Okay, that was much better. That was much better. So with a little bit of revision and keeping this in mind while you read, inshallah, it will get much better. So well done. I'm just going to make a note and we can move on to the next student.
Can I have A5206? Sorry, N6206.
N6206. Assalamu alaikum. I think we've already had N6206.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can you mute me, please?
Oh, yes. Okay, Jazakumullah for saying that. That's fine, we've done it. I think we've had N6206, if I'm
Okay, can we have A5212 with Surah An-Nas?
A5212. Yep. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. A5212, are you there? Oh, they're muted. Assalamu alaikum. I don't know why the unmute button is not working.
Can we have A5218 with Surah An-Nas, please?
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. A5218 with Surah Nas. So I'm just going to remove. Is another student unmuted or is it just A5128? No, I think it's fine. So whenever you're ready, you just start with Surah Nas.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس.
Yeah, remember that this is a noon with the shadda, noon mushaddad. Same as meme mushaddad, both of these letters, when they have a shadda, then you prolong that nasal sound. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Okay? And then the same here as well.
Okay. Shall I start again?
Yes, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس.
So remember that wherever you say khannas like this and you say it with a little bit of force, that means that there is a noon with the shadda, and that means it needs to be prolonged, the nasal sound, for 2 seconds. So all of these places, this, here and here and here, all of these are noon mushaddad and will be prolonged for 2 seconds. So So please, can you just read it off the page?
Okay.
Yeah.
قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
So this will not be prolonged. الذي يوسوس.
Okay. الذي يوسوس.
No, this will not. This is just 1 second. It's just a kasra. I'm sorry, it's just a dhamma, not kasra. So this is this won't be prolonged.
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Okay, good. I think that was your recitation is good, mashallah. I think it's a good effort, and you can improve it if you keep in mind these rules that I've just told you, and bear in mind that when you have obviously this just right now this was not an official test, but when you have your test inshallah this week, your proper exam, then you might get points cut for laughing or not really showing your full attention. So just bear that in mind and try and just concentrate on the class, and everything else is not that important at the moment. Okay, Jazakumullah for that. We can carry on with another student now.
Can I have N6195 with Surah Al-Falaq?
Yeah, N6195. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Is it N6195?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I would like you to recite Surah Falaq. Sorry, I'm just going to move this. Can everybody who's got their video on, please turn the video off? It's quite distracting. We've been mentioning this for a month now at least. So I think you should know by now that no videos, please. So whenever you're ready, please recite Surah Falaq, okay?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Okay, good. Jazakumullah for that. I think you know the basic rules, and that was very nice. I think you can pay a little bit more attention to the pronunciation. So for example, this letter is spoken softly. It is different from the sound of za. It is a soft letter, this one. It's a dhal, and you can say this by, you make it look like you have your tongue in between your upper and lower teeth, but don't bite your tongue, please. And that's how you say this letter, dhal. Can you try it?
Dhal.
Excellent. So that's one thing that you can try doing from now on. And I think, what was the other one? I think this one you can try to practice this letter as well, which is ha. It's different from ha sound. It comes from your throat. It's it sounds like a thick letter. So can you try this? Ha.
Ha.
And again?
Ha.
Okay, good. I think that was really good for the beginning, and it can get even better, inshallah. Has the student read surah? Which other surahs has the student read? Have you got the have you got the list in front of you? Is there another surah I could listen to?
Surah Al-Falaq,
Any other surah?
Surah Ikhlas.
Has she done that?
No,
Or
she hasn't done either.
Okay, yeah. So Ikhlas, that's fine. So I'm just gonna, because I think we can listen to this one as well, because you haven't done that. So please start when you're ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Sorry, I'm just gonna say, this one, don't pronounce this in a thick kind of way. Don't say Bismillah. Just say it in a thin way, Bismillahir Rahman. The reason is, I can just quickly explain this rule. It's actually quite easy. So when you see this Allah's name like this, and you see that the letter before has a fatha or a dhamma, okay? So fatha or dhamma, that's when you prolong, that's when you read this in a kind of like a thick way, like you just did. The lam, that it will be read in a thick way. However, when the letter before Allah's name has a kasra underneath it, then you don't read it in a thick way. So in this instance, for example, in this situation, you say Bismillah, Bismillah, okay? You don't say this in a thick way. But sometimes, like here, it's also Allah's name and the letter before has a fatha, then you read it in a thick way. You say Allah, like this, okay? And here as well, same thing here. It's Allah's name and before there is a waw with the fatha, so you read it in a thick way. Wallahu, like this. But here you read it thin, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you can start, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I don't know if the mic is maybe too close or...
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
أعوذ
No, it's fine. You can just start with Bismillah now.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد.
Is it okay if I just interrupt? I think it's really good that you remembered the Allah rule. Well done. But there is a dal at the end of here. I'm just going to remove all of this. There's a dal here. When you make a pause here, then this tanween, these double strokes turn into a sukoon. So when that happens, then dal becomes a kalkula letter when it has a sukoon. So you say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwallahu ahad. You say it with a bit of like a jerking, jumping sound.
Okay.
And that goes for the same for this, and this, and this. So all of these where you make a pause and and then the dal is at the end where you make a pause. So qaf, da, ba, jeen, dal. So for example, here is a qaf with a kasra that will turn into a qaf with a sukoon. So falaq, like this. Okay?
Okay.
So you can just carry on with qul now because you've already read Davuz and Tasmiyah.
قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد
Good.
لم يلد ولم يولد
And there is also the kalkala. Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
لم يلد ولم يولد
Wa lam yulad.
ولم يولد
Yes.
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Okay. So I want you to look at this this part. Where is it? This last bit right here. Walam yakul lahu. So I think you've prolonged this. You said kullahu, and I think you've also said it in a thick way, like thick sound. Kullahu, and this was not prolonged. So it's actually, this is 1 second, so it won't be prolonged longer than a second, and this will be prolonged. So you've kind of swapped them a little bit. So this will be prolonged for 2 seconds because it is inverted dhamma. Walam yakul lahu. Okay?
Okay.
Can you read it?
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Ahad.
أحد.
Okay, good. I think that was very good, mashallah. You've learned really quickly what I've told you and applied it really quickly as well. And I think you can really make your recitation even better by just revising all of the things that you've learned. So well done for that. So we can carry on. Jazakumullah. We can carry on with another student, please.
Can I have A5198 with Surah Ikhlas?
A5198. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
A5198, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to remove all the highlighting. So you get the same surah. Whenever you're ready, you can start.
So is it Surah Al-Ikhlas?
Yeah, Surah Ikhlas.
Okay.
Surah Ikhlas.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Sorry, can I just interrupt you? I know I don't like interrupting, but I just feel like I should say it right then and there. Don't say it in a thick sound, the a'udhu billahi. It's a thin a'udhu billahi, like this.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد.
Sorry, I'm just going to interrupt you again. I'm really sorry. So lam yalid, I think the kalkala, it's one thing. I think you did it once, and then after that, I think you forgot. So kalkala is something to bear in mind. If qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal come at the end of a verse or in the middle of the sentence, in the middle of a verse with a sukoon, then you say them with a jumping, jerking sound. And what was the other thing? I think you prolonged something. Would you mind reading this off the page?
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Okay, so this lam, it won't be read in a thick way because it is not the lam of the Allah like this. Okay, So it is not alarm of the Allah, and that's why. So, and also it won't be prolonged. Walam yakul lahu. This will be prolonged. Can you read this again?
Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Okay, and kufu one is, it won't be prolonged either. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Okay, good. Well done. Just try and keep the things that that you told during the lesson in mind when you read your daily recitation. And it will take some time, but inshallah, when you keep remembering the things that we tell you, then you can improve your tilawat, okay?
Okay.
All right, Jazakumullah. I'm just going to make a quick note on the side. We've done Surah Ikhlas, and okay, yes, I think we can carry on with another student.
Can I have N6221 with Surah Al-Nas, please?
And 6221, was it?
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. And 6221, Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? Assalamu alaikum. And 6221.
Can we have instead A5200 with Surah Al-Ikhlas?
Yeah, A5200. Yeah, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. A5200. Actually, can we, I think we should put the student in the waiting room because, yeah, okay. So you've changed it now. But next time, please don't write anything. I know you really desperately want to have a go and have a chance, but that's just something that we have a system and we have a list that we do it according to, and I know that some of you had a go and some of you haven't maybe had a chance to read anything yet, but don't worry, you will get your chance, inshallah. And we are going through that list. So no need to write anything next to your name. It won't help you get your turn any faster, okay?
Okay, sorry.
Right. Okay, so I would like you to read Surah Ikhlas. And actually, let me remove all the highlighting. It gets quite, it just looks like quite a lot. So Ikhlas, please. The same one, this one.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل والله أحد
Okay, sorry.
الله
I'm just going to jump in. So it's important that you pronounce each and every letter that is written in the Quran. If you say it really quickly, then it can sound like you've swallowed some of the letters. So can you read this first verse?
قل هو الله أحد.
So that was better already. So just say it nice and slowly and take your time. Remember the Allah rule that I just taught? Where there's Allah's name and there is a sign on top of a letter before. So then this Allah will be pronounced in a thick way. قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ.
قل هو الله.
Yes. So you can carry on.
قل هو الله أحد.
So that was
الله.
say each and every letter very, very slowly. قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ.
قل هو الله أحد.
Yes, that was better.
الله الصمد. لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Okay, so there were a few things that you need to look out for, which is walam ya. I think this one you didn't prolong. It's a waw of elongation. There is a waw with the sukoon, and beforehand there is a dhamma. So this letter will be prolonged for 2 seconds. You. And I think towards the end you said, I think in this verse, can you just read this, please?
Allahu Samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Okay, so this needs to be prolonged, like I just said, and then this one you don't prolong the lam because it is just a fatha, simple fatha on top. Walam yakul lahu. However, this will be prolonged. This won't be prolonged. 1 second. This is 2 seconds.
Wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Okay, so Jazakumullah for that, good effort. You can also improve your tilawat when you keep all these things in mind and just go over with your parents over which things need to be prolonged and which things won't be prolonged, and you just keep those in mind every day when you read your tilawat. Then inshallah it should get better. Okay,
Jazakallah.
Jazakumullah. Could we have another student?
Can I have N6190 with Surah Al-Ikhlas?
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
N6190 with Ikhlas. Yep. So whenever you're ready, you get the same surah.
Yeah.
Remove all of this. So whenever you're ready, you can start.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب
This one.
قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد.
Can you prolong this a little? Sorry, can you prolong this a little bit more? There is a vertical fatha on here and on here, so this will be prolonged for 2 seconds. قل هو الله أحد.
قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد
ولم
يكن
ولم يولد
ولم يولد ولم يكن ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Okay, good. I think that was better. The last part was better. And just watch out for all the places you need to prolong. Has the student done Surah Falaq or Surah Nas before?
Yes, I have. So Surah Al-Lahab, if you were to listen again.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to make a note. Just a second. Okay, yeah, so I would like you to, N6190, I would like you to read Surah Al-Lahab, please. And you can start whenever you're ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب.
Sorry, just pause for a second. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Tabbat yada abi lahabin wa tab. So prolong, this needs to be prolonged. I think you did that. This needs to be prolonged. It's a ya of elongation. And there is a tanween here and there is a waw. So when you connect that, there is a nasal sound. Lahabin wa. So you can prolong that as well. So can you read this first verse off the page?
Yeah. تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب.
Okay, that was good. That was better.
Should I read? Should
Yeah.
I?
Do you know this surah by heart?
No.
Oh, I see. Okay. No, that's fine then. So for your homework, you need to learn this by heart, please. And and just go over the correct pronunciation and keep listening to the a really good way of learning the correct pronunciation and learning something by heart is reading it. So having it in front of you and then and listening to it while you're reading it at the same time. Just listen to it and read it while you're listening to it. That can really help.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's fine. So we can carry on with another student.
Can we have A5202 with Surah Al-Fatiha?
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum Assalam.
Okay, so A5202. I would like you to read Surah Fatiha whenever you're ready, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم.
Sorry, I'm just going to stop you for a second. I think you're doing really well, mashallah. There are a few things that you can do better. You can improve, I mean. So one thing is the pronunciation of some of the letters, some of the thick letters, and some of the soft pronunciations. So for example, this is Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, nasta, not nasta. So you don't round your mouth, you just open your mouth. Wa iyyaka nasta'in, like this. The other thing is, where was it? And the other thing is that the ha, there is a difference between ha and ha. So this is a thin letter, so this won't be prolonged in this won't be read in a thick way. Ihdina sir, okay?
Okay.
Ihdina siratal, like this. So you can carry on from, you can actually read from here. Iyyaka na'budu.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين نستعين
Yes.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم.
Sorry, I'm just going to stop you for a second. So, an'amta alayhim. This is an alif and this is ayn, and there's a difference in the sound. So we should. I think you said an'amta, but this is an'amta. So an'amta. Can you say this?
أنعمت
Yeah, but don't prolong the ayn. An'amta.
أنعمت
Okay, good. Yes.
غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Okay, I think that was good, mashallah. That was really nice. So just bear the things in mind that I said, the different pronunciations, and it's always good to go over which things we need to prolong and which things won't be prolonged. And I'm just going to make a quick note. And after that, which surah, have you learned any other surahs?
Yes.
Can I suggest, can we hear Surah Ikhlas, please?
Yeah. So have you learned Surah Ikhlas? Have you learned Surah Ikhlas? This one? This one. Have you learned Qul Huwallah?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I would like you to recite this, please. And I'll put something. I'll put the class etiquettes on.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله
أحد. كالكلا. قل هو الله أحد. Can you start again?
Okay. قل هو الله أحد
Yes, good.
الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد
ولم يولد. Sorry, I'm just going to put this. I'm just going to open the page. So walam lam yalid walam yulad. This will be prolonged. Okay, there is a waw of elongation.
Okay.
Yeah, can you read this?
ولم
So start from here. Lam.
okay. لم يلد ولم يولد.
Okay. Lam yalid walam yulad.
Okay.
Yeah, read it, please.
ولم يلد ولم يولد
Good.
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Okay, good. Jazakumullah. That was good. Okay, I think we can mute the students. So it's good to just keep listening to the surah, like I say, and keep reading it while you're listening to it as well. And that way you can learn which bits need to be prolonged and where there is a kalkala sound, and where you can find the thick letters. So it's good to listen to it and read it at the same time. I'm just making a quick note, and I think before we finish, I would like you all to listen to a few surahs just for revision purposes, and I would like you to just repeat after the person that's reciting in just a moment. Just making a note on the side. Okay, so everyone, I would like you to listen to the recitation now. And repeat after. Actually, I'm going to put the surah on as well. So I'm starting with Surah Fatiha. If everybody can just look at the screen and just read it off the page as you're listening to the tilawat, okay?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
Okay, so the next surah is, we'll be listening to, just a second. I think we should, let me just see where the file has gone.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Okay, and the next one is this.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
And this one.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
And the last one.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Okay, so I hope everybody was reading and listening at the same time. And this is how you can revise as well. It's a good way to revise. I can see that 2 people are raising their hands. If it's really urgent, then I would like you to tell me what it is. Otherwise, you can lower your hand. I'm just going to wait for a second. Okay, so A5196, what's your question? Have you got a question? Are you still there? A5196? Just a second. There you are. Assalamu alaikum. I'm not able to unmute you for some reason. I'm really sorry. Oh, there you are. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, did you have a question?
Yes.
Yes, what's your question?
Yeah, when is what is going to come up in the test?
So we want you to prepare everything that you have learned. I will actually get to the homework bit now and to the test bit as well. We want you to learn we want you to revise with correct pronunciation for the upcoming Hifz test. So go over Surah Fatiha and Surahs 108 to 111. And just go over all the surahs that you have learned since the classes.
Are we going to be doing all the surahs?
I'm sorry?
Are we going to be doing all of the surahs?
Well, we will be selecting surahs, but you should come prepared. And it would be good if you could, learn all the surahs and the ones that we have gone through, obviously.
Okay.
And yeah, so that would be really good. And have you got any other question?
No, that's all.
Okay. So just remember that it's Surah 108 to 114. Okay, so 108 to 114 that's for the test. Okay, but for the homework for today, 108 to 111 revise. Okay.
All right.
All right then. Okay, Jazakallah. Can we have one student for the finishing prayer, please?
And can I have N6184?
6184. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Welcome. I would like you to read the prayer at the end of the class. Could you please read these 2 lines with translation?
Oh, okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma arhamni bil Qur'an al-azim. O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran. وَاجْعَلْهُ لِي إِمَامًا وَنُورًا وَهُدًى وَرَحْمَةً, and make it for
وَهُدًى وَرَحْمَةً.
وَهُدًى وَرَحْمَةً, and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Okay, Jazakallah. That was a very nice pronunciation in Arabic. I wish everybody all the best for the exam, and inshallah speak to you next week. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.